Hello everyone, welcome, and today we are going to talk about dahlias. But honestly, I was not planning to record this video today. I was going to do a garden tour. I was planning for that, but we got snow day today, which is awesome because we definitely look forward to snow days here in Atlanta because we don't get a lot of snow. It is so beautiful outside and so magical. So we were outside and doing all the snow things. So it was fun, but it's not a good day to do a garden tour. So I will be filming that once the weather gets a little bit better. So I thought since we are indoors, I can show you my dahlia order for 2026 that I placed. I usually place my order very early in the season because sometimes dahlias can go out of stock, and this time I placed my order probably 3 weeks ago. I will get my dahlias ahead of time before planting, so that is great. I always get my dahlias from Longfield Gardens. I have had really good success with their dahlia tubers. And a little bit about my garden, that I don't have a specific cut flower garden. I would like to have that someday, but I have a backyard garden. I'm a backyard gardener. So with that said, I like to plant my dahlias all over my garden. The main reason is that first, I don't plant dahlias just to have bouquets and flower arrangements. I make here and there, but it's not my purpose to grow dahlias. I love to grow dahlias because mostly they are just glorious. They are beautiful flowers and I love them. There are so many varieties. I just cannot get enough of dahlias. And other thing is that dahlias bloom literally for the whole season. Like in the fall, when there is nothing else is blooming and pretty much most of the garden is sort of done for the season, dahlias will be just blooming and they will be shining in the garden. So that's why I would like to have color throughout my garden. So I like to tuck in my dahlias throughout my garden. So that is what I usually do. I have a new garden this year, so I will have to go through it. I'm waiting for spring and then I will start planting some of my major big plantings, and then I will have to decide what works and what doesn't work. So it's going to be a trial garden this year, and we will do that together anyways. But that's usually is my plan for dahlias. That's how I usually plant any cut flowers, to be honest. And I have my laptop with me, so we are going over all the dahlia varieties that I have ordered for 2026 for my garden. But do let me know which one are your favorite and if you have picked any of these varieties for your garden. The very first dahlia that I got is Karma Gold. When I saw this dahlia and when I saw the color, it's a very beautiful golden color, and these are the hues I'm very attracted towards this season. And I love these dark, deep, very warm colors anyways. But when I saw this, it's just perfect. It's that yellow hue in the center, and then it's sort of like giving that golden bronzy shades in the outer petals. I just love that. And this dahlia is 40 inches tall, which is perfect so that I can plant this dahlia somewhere back of my garden. It has dark stems and the foliage is fern-like foliage, which is, I am very excited to see the foliage as well. And I got these 2 tubers and for $19. Next dahlia is Cornell Bronze. When I saw this dahlia, the shape of the petals, the shape of the whole bloom is just like so mesmerizing, and the color is perfect. It has that coppery orange color, which is just so beautiful. I just could not skip this one, and it's going to be 30 to 40 inches tall. Somewhere middle in my garden bed I can place this dahlia. The blooms are going to be 3 to 4 inches, which is perfect for making flower arrangements as well. And I'm going to get 2 tubers for around $18. The next one is Sweet Natalie. Sweet Natalie I was looking forward to get last year as well, but I could not get my hands on it. So this year when I saw Sweet Natalie in stock, so just I grabbed it. It's 1 tuber and it's going to be $16. So it's on the expensive side, but I just had to get it because the color is so beautiful. It's blush pink color and flowers are going to be around 5 inches of the blooms, and it's perfect for making flower arrangements. It's very easy to work with. I personally like dinner plate dahlias as well in the flower arrangements. Usually Smaller the bloom of dahlia, it's easier to work with, but that's like personal preference. I don't mind either one. I just got it because the color was perfect, and if it's easy to work into any bouquet or flower arrangement, that's a plus. And it's going to be 38 inches tall. Next one is Eveline. When I saw this dahlia, I was just like, how this is even real, and I'm so excited to see this dahlia in real life. Like, I mean, it has that pure white color and with that beautiful lilac center, and the edges of the petals are like somebody has like taken a brush and painted it. That's how it looks like. That's the only reason I got the dahlia, and it's going to be 40 inches tall. Blooms are going to be 4 inches. I am getting one tuber which is around $11 to $12, so it's also on the higher end, but I'm excited for this one. Next one is Cafe au Lait. I cannot think of not having this dahlia in my garden. I love this so much. In my zone, I don't need to dig dahlias and store. Dahlias can come back, but the way the weather is this year, I'm just crossing my fingers that I get my dahlias as many as in my garden from last year as well. So, but when I was placing my order, I was like, I just cannot take the risk, and I need to order Cafe au Lait as well. I got 2 tubers, $18. It's just going to be that marvelous dahlia, 8 to 10 inches blooms. If you know anything about dahlias, Cafe au Lait is enough. The name is enough for this dahlia. The next one is color wise very contrast from Cafe au Lait is Thomas Edison. It has that beautiful color. When I saw this, I was like, I had to get it because purple is my daughter's favorite color, and whenever I see purple or any flower or any variety, I just cannot say no to it because of that, because it will make her so happy seeing purple blooms because of her favorite color. And this is going to be 6 to 8 inches of flowers. This is going to be a tall dahlia, 36 to 48 inches tall, and I cannot wait to see this dahlia. This dahlia was introduced back in 1929. Can you imagine how amazing is that? I love that, and I am so excited to have Thomas Edison in my garden this year. Next one is one of my most favorites that I am going to grow again this year. I got 2 tubers which is around $17, and I have Bacardi last year growing in my garden, and I just cannot begin to describe this. I don't know how to describe it. Those jewel tone burgundy colors on this one. The center is darker. The blooms are 4 to 5 inches. The plant is was filled with blooms all the time, and it's a beautiful cut flower as well. It's actually outstanding. I ordered 2 more tubers for the same variety because I love this one. Next one is Breakout. It's a new for me. It is something similar to Cafe au Lait, but little bit different. Petals are more pink than cream. Cafe au Lait is more of a cream color, but this one has the pink hues, and the blooms are going to be 8 to 10 inches tall. It's a dinner plate dahlia, so the blooms are anyways going to be huge, and 36 to 48 inches tall, and I'm excited to grow this, and let's see how it performs in my garden. Next one is Great Silence, and this is a new introduction. When I saw this picture, I was like, how one can just skip this dahlia, and I got 2 tubers, and it's going to be around $17 to $18. The colors on this is combination of rose pink and gold, and the blooms are going to be 4 to 5 inches. It's going to be 36 inches, so it's perfect for somewhere in middle of the garden that I can plant, and I got 2 tubers around for $17. Next one, I got Lavender Perfection. They have very aptly named this dahlia Lavender Perfection. The color is beautiful shade of lavender pink. It's very soft shade of lavender. 8 to 10 inches flowers, lavender color flowers. What can you want more in the garden? To be honest, 36 to 48 inches tall, and it's going to be 2 tubers around $16. Next one is Sunset Tropicana. The colors on this coppery orange and peach with yellow center, 5 inches of blooms, excellent cut flower, 36 inches tall. I mean, there was no way that I could skip this. So I got this. I've never grown this, but I'm very, very excited for this Sunset Tropicana, and we will see how all of these are going to do in my garden. We'll keep you posted how they're going to perform. The last but not the least, it's a dinner plate dahlia called Mom's Special. When I saw this dahlia, I mean, it stole my heart. It looked so delicate, and especially the petals, the way they are twisting and curling, the stripes on these petals with pale lilac color. Dahlia is a dinner plate dahlia, so blooms are going to be huge, 8 inches of blooms and 36 to 48 inches tall. And I'm gonna get 2 tubers around $18. So that is all for this year's dahlia order that I've placed, and I'm very excited. I'm hoping that my dahlias from last year survive and I get them back, because whatever dahlias I get from last year, they start really early in the season, and I start getting blooms really early in the season, and dahlias bloom throughout the season, so which is just a blessing as well for my zone. So I'm excited for those dahlias, and I'm hoping as many as come back. Some of the dahlias did not survive the transplant because construction started around in September, so it was hot and it's middle of the season, so they did not take the transplant really well. But I still have some of the dahlias which performed so well, and they were planted in the area of my garden where construction was not happening. So I hope they come back this year. But we got crazy weather this year, so I'm just crossing my fingers that my dahlias come back this year as well. So let's hope for the best for my last year's dahlias and for my this year dahlias. I'm planning, once I plant, after that I will do monthly updates on these dahlias, that how they are performing, for documentation as well for myself. And if you are in my same zone, then it can help you as well pick your favorite dahlia. And I'm looking forward for this upcoming season and all the blooms that I'm going to have in my garden. And thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for hanging out with me in this beautiful snowy day, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.